What is up, all you beautiful people? I must say thank you very much for being there on my last premiere. I thought it was a really good time, to actually analyze how videos are made while you guys are commenting in the comment section before. If you don't know, I'm going to do this on a weekly basis, so if you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed, be there on the event, and we can explore how these videos are made. And what I do is I basically tear apart what equipment I use, certain techniques, certain behavior that you should have on set, and we're going to break it all down bit by bit. And of course, if you have a question, throw it at me. But for today's video, we're going to be looking at Everglow and Dun Dun. And you might be asking, why this song? In all honesty, I've seen it in a lot of random dances, random K-pop dances. I don't know what it's called. Put it in the comments below if you know what the proper term is of this event, but I do like it. And for all the songs that I keep on hearing, Dun Dun is actually one of them that I keep on hearing. And also, I have never reviewed Everglow before, so I'm really curious on what I'm getting my hands on today. And like always, guys, before we even get into the video, make sure that you put your recommendations on what videos you want me to review next in the comments below. That's my only good way of actually knowing what you guys want to see next, and I really enjoy it also like that. And like always, guys, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into Everglow with Dun Dun. Oh, I love the color palette already. I mean, the color palette itself is very interesting. Now, the only thing I don't like particularly about this shot is really just the text. If you look at the background, it's very detailed. It's actually very nice to look at, but the text has just no... It has just no texture to it. It just looks like an animation put on top of a video. Whether you like it or not is up to you, but if it was me, I always say if you're working with two type of layers, whether it is text on top of a video, try to make it match a little bit better. Try to give the text a little bit of a texture to fit the scenery a little bit better. Also with the bottom text and the below. Well, I love the ashes. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm so used to seeing blacks. No, not black, white snowy effects, but this black ash is really nice. I love it. I always think ashes is just a fantastic element. And now we have white. It's a nice contrast amongst each other. I must say, I really like the stage here. You do know that the background, of course, is fake. If she's really in the cold here, she wouldn't be wearing this. But I must say, the colors do look good. Again, the only thing that I see a little bit of an issue here is that the background is a little bit soft and she's very sharp. And also the light source pointing at her, really making it look like a studio environment. I think they should have toned down the light a little bit because you can see the reflections a lot in the clothes she's wearing. But they did nail this beautiful reflection as if the sun was behind her. Great there, fantastic. Just small little things that I would have maybe just changed. Let me actually see if they use face softening on this. I mean, it looks good. You can see the skin. You can see, the pores, the micro wrinkles, as I like to call them. It looks fantastic. And I always say, when I see it on Taman, I think it looks hideous. But I'm happy they don't even use it on Everglow. Hats off to you guys. You did a fantastic job. Again, for the people who were there on my my live stream, semi-live stream on Sunday, remember when I was talking about these light tubes? I'm still looking into where to get them because I think they're fantastic. They just add a lot of dynamics to a scene, and it makes the scene look so much more interesting. Plus the lighting looks really good from them as well. They're so modular, you can use them anywhere. Very nice as well here. You can see these micro vibrations up and down because they sped up this footage, but it shows that whoever was filming this was on a gimbal. But it looks really nice. I think when things are done with hand, it always looks good. I think machinery is just a little bit too perfect at times, and it just makes it look a little bit unnatural. Very nice. All these different cameras angles, really nice. Trying to be very dynamic. Good. Very nice actually in the background to have them a little bit bigger. Of course, it shows that this is most likely a green screen. It looks good either way. Really nice. I also like that they use in the background here actually this foil. Again, this size of foil is going to be a little bit more expensive than the average Joe. You know, you're not just going to buy it. I mean, you can see that they had to make it somehow. They stitched it together. But the material itself is much cheaper than building up a big studio. And if you have lights pointing at it, it causes really nice reflections. And it looks really good. It looks fantastic, actually. I love how the cameras here at the moment are really following all the movements. Very dynamic, very good actually. One sec, I want to check something. Are they holding the flags or are they mounted? One sec. I think they are holding the flags, no? Yeah, they're holding them. I thought they were mounted to it because the angles looked really perfect, but they're actually holding them. Super nice. Remember this? We talked about this with Taman. It's nothing more than cloth and people putting their hands through it. It's this kind of creepy effect that I don't know if it's creepy or not, but it's trying to add some sort of dimension to the video. Here, however, I don't know what it's trying to do because the video itself is not creepy. So I'm not really sure what they're going to go for. Also, I just want to point out, I think this entire scene just looks so boring. They should have not used it at all. It just looks like a runway, but tiny. If anything, they should have made it more longer and extended a little bit, either with a green screen or not, but it just looks very limited. They could have done a little bit more with it. Again, I don't get those lights. They're so fantastic just. I've checked them out. They are very expensive. You get the professional ones. They cost like, what, 4,000 euro for a few? But I'm going to look into it if I can get them cheaper. FYI. But I love them just. I love good lighting. I really don't like this scene. But the choreography and everything is really spot on. Again, I get the same kind of vibe here, luckily, that all the members have an importance to the video. Not that they're just cutting away from bit to bit and everything looks meh, okay. They're actually making sure that everyone has a part, everyone is focused, everyone is visible in the choreography. Fantastic. I really wonder if this is a blue screen or a green screen. I'm guessing that it's blue because everything is a bit blue toned, and it could be because of the massive blue screen behind it. I'm not really sure, but they did a fantastic job here. The only thing that I'm not a real fan of is that the props look like the real props. They maybe should have just made this all look a little bit green screen rather than just having these things standing there. It kind of is like something that looks super realistic and something that looks very unrealistic because the meteors flying in the background are not real. Like, this is 100% fake. So again, you know, this mix is a little bit not there. But very nice angles. Again, any face softening? Not really. It just looks really, really, really good. Like, really, I'm just looking at her eyes right now and they are just beautiful. I bet they're contacts that she's wearing, but look good. Very good job on the colors that they use here as well. Oh no. That was a cool little transition though. Like, that is... Let me have a look at that. 1 sec. So there we have a clock, but we can already see them kind of. They're like... This is a little bit weird. It says they're looking at a reflection right now. Then it goes away. And then... Oh, sorry, we have to go the other way. Sorry, I was trying to pendle it back again. That doesn't work like that. And then all of a sudden, we get them in shot. I think this is really cool. Really creative. It's using an element and trying to make more out of it. Fantastic. This is really just my least favorite part of the entire video so far. I don't know why, it just looks boring in all honesty. It just looks so bland and it doesn't really give a lot. It doesn't really give a lot of emotion. It just looks like they had this extra set, they put some people in black there, and that's really it. Not really my thing. See, this already looks so much better than most of the video. I think this is just very cool. Also, look what they have here. I mean, these are just LED strips dangling down in a circle. Very cheap to set up. Maybe just get a big hula hoop at the top. Dangle some LED strips down there. Cost you maybe like, what, 100, maybe 200 bucks. But you get this very cool effect, no? Just saying. Very dynamic. You can put it everywhere. Looks good. Okay, that is a little bit bigger than I thought. I mean, this is like what, 3-4 meters of LED strips per we're talking at least like 200, 300, 400 euro for this, but it just looks really cool. And if this is in your budget, you can do it. Nice, end shot. Always important. I think there's too many videos that don't have this, and I think this is just a great little ender for any type of video. So yeah, guys, that was Everglow and done. In all honesty, I think it is a great video. It's very simple though. I am not a real big fan of the places where they did the dancing, where everything took place. It just doesn't seem like a lot of thought has been put into it. And I think this is a little bit of a shame because they are great dancers. There's a little bit of nice teamwork there, and the angles are fantastic. Maybe a little bit more in the outside would have been great as well. But then again, you never know what happened at the end production. Maybe they just wanted to throw out a quick video, and of course something like this will be better than nothing. But personally, maybe just go out in the real life, you know, look for locations in the open world that look a little bit more dynamic. Not that it looks like everything is studio, because it just is a little bit boring and it seems very limited, especially for choreography that is super cool. And also for having so many extras in your shot, you should not really force too much in a small scene. It just looks way too cramped. And therefore I think they did a good job, but they should have maybe also have looked for some outside locations and have some good time there as well. If I have to give this video a rating, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. More stony locations, you know, a little bit more of a Lord of the Rings feel, like those kind of locations. Could have been cool as well. Then again, I don't know what happened in the background. So yeah, guys, what did you think of Everglow and done? Do you think it is a good video? Should I have a look at the making of, if that even exists? Should we have a look to see what this video has to offer more? If yes, put it in the comments below. And like always, guys, if you do enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure to be there on my premieres on the weekend, because I do enjoy them and I really like them. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next stream.